In the quiet heart of rural America, where golden fields stretch endlessly beneath wide-open skies, lies the small town of Maple Grove. And on one sun-scorched afternoon, a scene unfolded that would stop every passing car and break every heart. Beside a dusty roadside, a golden-brown stray sat perfectly still. Not barking, not begging, just waiting. His eyes, wide, trembling, filled with silent pleading, never left the body beside him. It was his mate, Luna, wounded, unmoving, her breath shallow, her fur matted with dust and dried blood. For hours he stayed. He licked her face gently, as if love alone could wake her. Every whimper she made sent a shiver through his frame, because in that moment, the world had narrowed to just two souls, one fighting to live and the other refusing to let her go. Then hope arrived. Hannah Miller, a college student driving home from campus, slowed her car. At first she thought they were resting, but then she saw it, the raw fear in his eyes, the stillness in hers. Without hesitation, Hannah pulled over. She knelt in the dirt, heart pounding. The dog growled, not in anger, but in desperate fear. His whole body trembled. Softly, she removed her jacket and draped it over Luna. "It's okay," she whispered. "I'll get help." She called Brookdale Animal Aid and stayed. Through the heat, through the silence, through every anxious glance the dog gave her. 2 hours later, rescuers arrived. They named him Charlie, but Charlie wouldn't budge. Every time someone neared Luna, he stepped in front, teeth bared, tail tucked low, not out of aggression, but out of love. He'd lost everything before: home, safety, trust. Now he feared losing her too. Exhaustion finally won. They lifted Luna first, gently, then guided Charlie into the truck, placing him where he could see her. Inside the crate, he pressed his nose to her side and whined softly all the way to the clinic. At Brookdale Veterinary Hospital, the team worked through the night. Luna had broken ribs, a concussion, severe dehydration. But Charlie? He never slept. Eyes locked on her through the cage bars, ears twitching at every beep of the monitor. Each time she stirred, he stood, alert, hopeful, terrified. Dr. Sarah Coleman would later say, "I've treated hundreds of animals, but never seen devotion like this. He sat there like a husband at his wife's bedside, refusing to leave, refusing to eat, until she opened her eyes." On the third morning, she did. Weakly, Luna lifted her head, sniffed toward the sound of Charlie's whimper, and when their eyes met through the bars, her tail gave the faintest wag. That was the moment hope returned. From then on, Luna began to heal because Charlie was there. A week later, they let him into her room. He walked in slowly, sat beside her, and rested his head on her chest. No noise, no fuss, just quiet, unwavering presence. For 3 weeks, he never left her side. He paced when she went for scans, refused food unless she ate first, slept with his nose touching her paw, as if to say, "I'm here. I'm not going anywhere." And then she walked again, her ribs mending, her coat gleaming, her spirit returning. The day they stepped outside together, into the warm sunlight, Charlie ran to her, tail whipping like a banner of joy, circling her as if to shield her from the world or from vanishing again. Volunteers wept. 2 months later, fully healed, Charlie and Luna were adopted together by the Thompsons, a kind family who'd seen their story online. Now they live on a peaceful farmhouse outside Willow Creek, where endless grass meets the horizon. Every morning, they chase birds side by side, never apart, never far. And sometimes, when the wind rustles through the wheat, Hannah visits. Charlie still remembers her. He runs to greet her, tail high, but always glances back to make sure Luna is near. Because for Charlie, love isn't a word. It's staying. It's choosing every single day to stand beside the one you can't bear to lose.